Made it here to the job of the day. This morning we're back here continuing the job we started a couple of days ago. Today we're going to continue on this right side here. We have a bunch of stuff we have to clean up. You can see Joni's already in there trying to clean up the best he can. Berardo actually set up the bucket truck over here. He has a couple trees he has to cut really quick. That isn't an issue, he can knock those out. I'm actually going to move on to this side here so we can finish up. You can see we have a bunch of pods we have to pick up, and I have to cut all these 4 pine trees that you see. We have one there, second one, third one, fourth one there. We also have a branch that's hanging off that tree there. We got to cut that a little bit later. We'll bring the bucket in once we clear up the pine trees. If you remember from the first video, we actually cleared up a bunch of trees in the back. Customer said that was perfect. Right now I'm going to start by dropping these 4 pine trees, and then I'll connect up the chipper. We'll start chipping them up. Got to pick up all these piles here, make sure this whole area is cleaned up. Got all the pine trees knocked out. Still got a couple pile branches that we have to pick up. Also a couple logs. We were able to knock out this one branch that was hanging off this tree. The guys right now are getting ready to drop one of these trees here. It's not super big, but we do have to drop it. It's right in between all these trees, completely dead. But you could kind of see Joni over there. He's picking up the branches from the tree that Berardo knocked out in the morning. He was also able to clear up a little bit of that side there. First, we're gonna knock out this side, and then we'll move on there. We still got to clear up a bunch of stuff. Right now we're gonna drop this tree, get that all chipped up, and we'll move on. The tree's actually gonna land on this left side here. We're just putting this here in case. You can see Joni's bringing a couple more logs just so we're higher than this what is this, like an outlet? I'm guessing it's maybe like an outlet or something, but either way the tree's gonna hopefully land on this side here. That's just there for protection. Got the tree down, no problem. I actually kind of hit that corner there, but luckily didn't get anywhere near this piece here. Now we got to start picking up all these logs. There's actually a couple guys mowing grass, so we want to get rid of all this stuff here so the guys can cut this grass no problem. We'll get rid of these logs, start picking up those branches, start cleaning this up just so they could cut the grass no problem. Quickly knock this tree out. Now we're gonna move on to a couple bushes that we have here. You can kind of see them there. I'll grab those. I have one pile there that I have to grab. We'll get that all chipped up. We actually have to load up all those logs, but we'll load them up before we head back to the shop, and then we're gonna start knocking out all that area there. Still got a bunch of cleanup. I'll show you in a bit. Joni actually knocked out a good amount, but we still got to pick everything up, clean everything up, get everything chipped up. I just quickly knocked out this pile of branches here. These were actually from this tree. We had to clean it up to that, can't really see it, but there's a light on that tree. We had to do that to multiple trees, but all we have left is to pick up this pile here. We have to cut this thing smaller. You can see we cleaned up a good amount. We got one log there that we have to pick up. While the guys continue to finish up the little bit that's left on that side, I'm gonna start here. You can see Joni's been here all day working on this side. He's got a couple piles there that we have to pick up. Got a bunch of logs there that I have to pick up, a couple piles there, and we still have to continue down. Got a couple more things that we have to cut. He's actually right now getting all those branches chipped up. Been having an issue with the chipper where it keeps getting clogged. I think the blades are done, so we're gonna take it over to the shop. Once we're done, we'll get new blades on there, and then we'll come back tomorrow and finish chipping up what's left. This is why you got to be super careful with what you stick in the chipper. We destroyed a couple blades. Luckily it was only really one that got messed up, but we're gonna change all the blades anyways. They were a bit dull. That chipper's been getting clogged all day, but it wasn't because of this. You got to make sure you don't stick any metal, any rocks, anything like that in the chipper. You're gonna completely destroy it. We just got lucky that nothing really happened other than a couple scuffs and messing up the blades. It was honestly my fault. I should have been more clear with the guys. I let them know to check for rocks, and they were kind of just taking a quick look at the piles before they stuck them into the chipper. We never would have thought that this was going to be in there, so you never know what could be in here. Last time we were doing the bamboo, there was actually a hammerhead that went into the chipper and completely destroyed the blades as well. So got to be very careful. We're done chipping for the day. Either way, we got maybe like 2 more hours here, so we're done chipping for the day. We got a bunch of other stuff we can work on, like piling up all this stuff, making sure it doesn't have a bunch of garbage in it. Bernardo dropped a couple branches there. We could put that into piles. He's actually in the front now with the bucket, cleaning up all the trees with the lamps. Basically how he did with these here. We got to clean it up, make sure those lamps are all clear from the branches. But right now we're going to continue cleaning this area up, leave it all ready for tomorrow. Maybe make a pile over there by where the wood chips are. Just be careful, you don't want to destroy your chipper. This is our backup. It isn't our brand new green one. You could see I already cleaned up a good amount of this area here. Since we're not able to chip up anymore, I'm gonna have the guys start making up a bunch of piles, start knocking out this area. I'm gonna disconnect the chip truck, and I'm actually gonna get it dumped and start filling it up with logs. Up all the logs, got that all ready to go. The guys connected up the chip truck, chipper's all set. They're picking up all the equipment, getting that all ready to go. Bucket truck's all set up. We're basically set for the day. I was able to spread this wood chip. We still got to clean it up a little bit better. You can see here the guys got a bunch of piles there all ready for us to pick them up tomorrow. We're all set. We're gonna head back to the shop, call it a day. Just made it back here to the shop. We're all done for the day. I want to thank anybody who took their time out of the day to watch the video. Any questions, any comments, any tips from me, leave them down below. Catch you guys next time.